It's your boy, the Humble Hacker from Chi-Town, Shy Ronan here, back with another video. And today we're going to be working on building something I like to call the Learn With Me series, where I will be learning topics such as cyber defense, web applications, and API/GraphQL hacking. How it'll work is each week I will alternate topics. So one week is ethical hacking and the other week is cyber defense, and I'll ping pong it until we're ready to double up on weekly content. I'll be breaking down topics, making them easy to understand to hopefully help everyone watching to pick up quickly and easily how these labs go and how we properly test for these vulnerabilities. So if this plan sounds interesting to you, drop a like and a comment and let's get started. So this week is going to be web hacking, and the topic we'll be going over is SQL injection using the Portswigger labs. So we're going to start with basic presentation, and each week we'll be going over web hacking. The presentations will be expanded to help both with retention and the growth of our skill set. So let's go ahead and get started. So our first topic, as I mentioned, is going to be the, once I get my stupid screen to work correctly, is SQL injection. Now, what is SQL injection? So this vulnerability is basically designed to inject commands on a database in order to reveal data to us or manipulate data in it. Examples would be adding an account, manipulating an account, running system commands, etc. Now, how do we find it? Normal places to find these are identifiers that show us who we are as a user. So tracking cookies, tokens, ID parameters, anything that says, that's me right there. So how do we test for it? Once we've identified an identifier, we attempt three things. One, we add a single quote or an attempt to trigger an error. We use an OR statement to signify if my query is true, show me the data, and proceed with my query. We use the sleep command to determine a Boolean query. So does a user's name start with A? If so, sleep for 10 seconds. If not, laugh in my face and destroy my confidence. So our testing will include disclosing hidden information, bypassing a login, enumerating users, mapping out the database, and retrieving data. So it's off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Labs. Okay, enough of that. So let's go ahead and get this lab started here. So our first lab here is going to be SQL injection vulnerability where the where clause allowing retrieval of hidden data. So it's saying that this contains a SQL injection vulnerability where in the product category filter, when a user selects a category, the application carries out a SQL query like the following. So it's going to be from select everything from the products database where the category row is or column is gifts, and release the object in the number 1 position. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So we have our lab. We're going to turn on our proxy, put it on the VoIP, bring up our VoIP, and let's move this over here real quick. We're going to go and let me make sure my proxy settings are correct, because it should have taken it. So let me see this one real quick. 8080. Okay, so that's correct. So we'll just do this instead. Let's go ahead and open up the proxies browser instead. Okay. All right, so here's our page. So let's go ahead and look at an item. Okay, we're going to return to list. Now we have our categories where we can pick items there. Okay, so we have our data here. All right, so we have our let's look. We have our category identifier, and we have a product identifier. So we're going to look at both of these. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a single quote in this second one. Add a single quote in this first one. And see what we get here. So we got a bad request. And here we get an internal server error page. All right. So our first thing that we want to do is see if we could do a simple or statement. So let's go ahead and do a double dash here, see what we get. Do we still get an error? No, we don't. So what changed here? So let's go and render it. We have a blank screen now, and we have our trigger here. So let's go ahead and switch this up, and we're going to add an or, and we have to use the plus sign to concatenate our query, otherwise it'll be broken and it won't work. So or 1 equals 1, let's send that. We have our query. We have all topics, all categories. So we have all of the categories here. And we go over to our page, and we successfully completed a lab. So that's our first lab here. So next week we'll be going over cyber defense, and the week after that we'll be working on the second lab. So this presentation is going to be expanded to basically say what did we learn from the last lab and apply that and build that over from the new one. So thank you for checking out my video. If you guys like it, go ahead and drop a like and a comment. That'll definitely help with motivation to make more of these videos. I'm Sharon, and I will see you later. Peace.